You know, in high school, when you would audition for a show and you would wait for the cast list to come out, and then the cast list would come out and you would find out who you got in the show and who everybody else got at the same time. What if I told you that that is not how it works when you're a professional? There is like no longer cast lists. Which honestly, I kind of hate because I don't know who's in the show with me until like right before we start rehearsals or the day we start rehearsals. Basically, how it works is you will get a call. Sometimes it's a call, sometimes you'll just get an email, but they'll call you and they'll be like, hey, this is this theater and we want to offer you this role in this show. Like, what, you know, are you interested in that? Like, do you think that you'd take it? And I'm like, oh yeah, like that sounds good. Like, can you send me an email? And then they send you an email. They'll just skip straight to that and they'll just send you an email with the offer. And you will be like, that sounds good. I accept, I'm free. And then they send you the contract and then you sign the contract or negotiate the contract also, which you should. And then you just kind of sit around and wait for the rehearsals to start. Sometimes you get cast months before the show starts rehearsing, so you're just sitting around waiting, and you're like, I know who I am in this show, and if you know other people that audition for it, or you have friends that, you know, also happen to be cast, like you might know other people in the show and who they're playing. Other than that, like you don't. You're just waiting for them to send you something. And they will send you like a contact sheet or a face sheet sometimes before the rehearsals, but like maybe max like a week out. And sometimes they don't give you that until you show up in person the first day and they'll just hand you out the printed out sheet. How you find out. Or sometimes you find out who else is in the show with you from a social media announcement post. Like that's how I found out several times before. If they CC everyone on the email and you can like see their names, like sometimes that's how you find out, or sometimes they don't do that. For the tour that I'm on, they just like sent first names and they didn't say who was playing what or anything like that, but they had first names in the email. And I was like looking people up, trying to find people by their first name. If they had a common name, I couldn't find them. But I'm like literally internet stalking to try to figure out who's in the show with me. And that's a lot. The time that I found out from a social media post, they posted everyone's headshots and their names and that they were in the show, but they didn't say who was playing who. So I like made my best guesses on who I thought was playing who, but I didn't know who was playing who until we showed up first day of rehearsal, which is just kind of crazy.